Hello everyone. So we know that these are questions from in Polity. These questions, especially from the state public service commissions like UPPCS, Bihar PCS, Rajasthan PCS, etc. Also, I have taken the questions of UPSC also. Okay, but this is mainly focused for the state PSCs. Okay, we have done a lot of lectures earlier. So if you are new in this channel, please watch those videos as well. Today we'll see some more question based on uh, government system. Okay, so I think this will be the second last uh, lecture for this topic. Okay, then we'll move to the next topic. Anyway, this is about myself. Let's see today's questions. Okay, so this is 48th question. This is assertion reason type of question. See, if you see the latest trend of UPPCS or other state PSCs, they are started asking question from assertion and reason. Okay, earlier they were not asking, but nowadays they are asking a lot of question from uh, based on assertion and reason. Okay, so please focus on these type of questions. I will just give you one small way how to deal this question. See, like if you're reading assertion and then reason, just put because after assertion. So whatever assertion is saying, okay, because whatever reason is saying, if both are matching, then you can say the option C, like both A and R is correct and R is the it's B actually, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, assertion. So if you are not able to try to get clue between B and C, just put because after assertion and just try to read the reason. Okay, if you are keeping it is true, okay, so the option will be B, like both A and R is correct and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, so this is way of doing this assertion reason questions. Okay, anyway, we'll see this question. So the primary objective of India's federal design was to weave a nation out of its many diverse parts and protect national integration. Okay, uh, because accommodation of diversity has built a stronger, not weaker Indian nation more. Okay, so we'll see that. See, actually, both is correct. Okay, both is correct. But if you put because, so this is not actually giving the proper explanation of this. R is the explanation of A. So the answer will be B here. Okay. Just 1 second. B means what? It is correct explanations for. Okay. See. Why I have said that wrong, because if you see the UPSC question, I have not read this option. Okay, in A generally they mention both A and R is correct and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, and B option is generally both A and R is correct and R is not the correct explanation of A. So that's why I said B. Okay, but actually both is correct, and also if you put because here, okay, so this is actually correct explanation of A as well. Okay, I mean assertion. So that's why the answer is B. Okay, so we'll read here for more explanation part. So you can see here, here assertion, yeah, same चीज इसमें बोल रहा है. Okay, yeah, under the article 1, India is a union of a state which include 28 its state. See now, see this question is of 2013. So you know that Jammu and Kashmir is divided into 2 union territories. So accordingly, just change the number of these states, okay, and union territory. Okay, so you just consider based on latest states and union territory. There is a division of power between union and states, where more powers are given to the union. Obviously, ठीक है, union के पास ज़्यादा power होता है. Indian federal design aims to weave a nation out of its many diverse parts and protect national integration. Yeah, this is also correct thing. So therefore the accommodation of diversities as a result in a strong nationhood, not a weaker. Okay, so obviously, so इसका जो explanation जो दिया हुआ है, it is like completely saying that obviously the R is the correct explanation of A. So the answer is B. Okay. If you don't understand, please read explanation one more time. Okay. If I'll start explaining line by giving explanation of line by line, then it will take a lot of time to complete this 10 questions. So I don't want to take much time to finish these 10 questions. Okay, so you just read yourself and try to get a clue. Next question. Again, this assertion reason question. Now see here, you can see what I was talking in the earlier question. Mostly this kind of answer options is given. Okay, but be careful. Okay, yesterday when I'm recording this lecture, this 12th of October, there was UPPCS exam. Okay, so in that exam I have seen the many questions of assertion reason. They have interchanged these options. Okay, this A was given on the D and B was given on C. So while you're solving in the exam, please make sure like where these options are given. Accordingly, you answer the question. Okay. Anyway, women, Dalit, poor, minority groups are the biggest stakeholder of democracy in India. Okay. Democracy in India has emerged as the carrier for the desire of self-respect. Okay, देखते हैं इसका. देखिए दोनों करेक्ट है. Okay, both are correct. And if you put here because, so जो democracy के बारे में बोला, democracy in India has emerged as the carrier for the desire of self-respect. Yes. Okay, so that's why option E is correct. Sorry, there's some problem in my throat. No problem. So democracy protect the individual rights and increase the self-respect and dignity of women, poor, Dalit and minority. Same चीज जो ऊपर लिखा हुआ चीज दिया हुआ है. If you want to read, you can read. Otherwise, you can skip that. Anyway, I'm reading, so I will read that. So they are giving the biggest stakeholder of democracy of India. Okay, so the answer is A. सी जब भी आप assertion reason के क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो, अगर आपको थोड़ा भी दोनों स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है और अगर आपको थोड़ा भी लग रहा है ना कि नहीं यार ये इससे इसको एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर रहा, तो जनरली द ऑप्शन विल बी बी. अगर आपको एंड सी इसमें सारे सिनेरियो को देखा करिए. ऐसा नहीं होता कि सिर्फ कोई एक सिनेरियो आपको पता है उसके बेसिस पे यू कैन नॉट से ओके दिस इज द रीजन इज करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए. सो अब अगर 2-3 पॉइंट उससे रिलेटेड होता है तो आप 2-3 पॉइंट को सोच के ही आंसर करिए. ओके, कोई एक चीज अगर आप मिस करते हो या मिस होता है, ओके, या मिस है नहीं, मिसिंग है इन द रीजन, सो आंसर विल बी बी. ठीक है, करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं होगा. ठीक है, आगे के क्वेश्चंस में कभी वैसा आएगा तो मैं बताऊंगा कि क्या मतलब है उसका. ओके, एनीवे फिर से वही क्वेश्चन आ गया. असर्शन रीजन, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज क्वासी फेडरल. ओके, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज नाइदर फेडरल नॉट यूनिटरी. देखिए अगर आप इंडियन पॉलिटी पढ़ोगे तो ये जो है लाइन सीधा सीधा दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज क्वासी फेडरल बिकॉज, क्यों है क्वासी फेडरल? बिकॉज इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज नाइदर फेडरल नॉर यूनिटरी. सही बात है. ठीक है, सो दैट्स द आंसर इज सही. तो हमारा अब ये क्वासी फेडरल है क्यों? क्योंकि नाइदर फेडरल नॉट यूनिटरी, क्योंकि हमारा जो हमारे में फेडरल कैरेक्टर भी है, यूनिटरी कैरेक्टर दोनों टाइप का है. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं कि ओनली फेडरल ओनली यूनिटरी, ऐसा नहीं है. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी सेड दैट क्वासी फेडरल. ठीक है. सी आई एम आल्सो डूइंग complete lecture series of Indian polity by M. Lakshmikant. Okay, so you can watch that videos as well. There you will get a lot of theory things that is given in the book. So yeah, these things I have already dealt there. So if you have not watched that lecture series, please watch. It will give you know the boost of what is given in the Indian Polity by M. Lakshmikant. Okay, if you are watching that video, I think no need to read that book. Okay, anyway, you read after watching. You please read that book. I just started. I have not completed complete book, but near future I will complete that book as well. Anyway, I will just read this explanation part. Again, this explanation is also taken from the Lakshmikant. The framer of constitution adopted the federal system due to two main reasons: the large size of the country and its socio-cultural diversity. ठीक है, जो हमारा country काफी बड़ा था तो उसके वजह से इन सब चीजों को लिया गया था. There is no unanimous view among the constitutional expert regarding the nature of constitution. ठीक है, Granville Austin described Indian constitution as cooperative federalism, while Casey Ware described it is a quasi federal. देखिए, अब इन्होंने जो बोला था उसी चीज को यहाँ पे assertion में लिख दिया. ठीक है, आपको ऐसा पूछ भी सकते हैं ना कि ये चीज किसने बोला था, ऐसा भी क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस. In words of D.D. Bosu, the Indian Constitution, the Constitution of India is neither purely federal nor unitary. अब देखिए, इन दोनों लोग का स्टेटमेंट उठा के यहाँ पे रख दिया है. Okay, but it is a combination of both. Okay, फिर से assertion reason क्वेश्चन. तो ये UPPCS का क्वेश्चन है 2020 का. Indian federalism is called quasi-federal. Fine, same चीज जो previous question में था. India has an independent judiciary with power of judicial review. अब देखिए, इसमें अब दोनों स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है, अपने में करेक्ट है, बट जो हमारा रीजन है वो इंडिपेंडेंट जुडिशरी विद पावर ऑफ जुडिशियल रिव्यू, इससे क्वासी फेडरल का क्या लेना देना है. दोनों चीजें एकदम अलग अलग बातें कर रही हैं, तो दोनों बट दोनों करेक्ट है. सो दैट्स व्हाई द आंसर इज बी. ठीक है, सो अगेन यू कैन जस्ट रीड. देखिए, यहाँ पे हम लोग इससे पहले ये सब चीजें पढ़ चुके हैं. हम लोग ये चीज बस देख लेते हैं, जुडिशियल रिव्यू वाला. Generally, it happened during the emergency. Independence of judiciary empowered judicial review is a crucial feature of our constitution. Constitution of India explicitly established the doctrine of judicial review in the following articles: 13, 32, 136, 137, 226, 227. Okay, ठीक है. 32 आपको पता है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रेमेडीज, एंड 226 क्या होता है, रिट्स, जो हाई कोर्ट हमारा रिट्स देता है, पारित करता है. ओके, दैट इज 226. सो द आंसर इज बी हियर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फिर से देखिए, वही जो इससे पहले हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है वही चीज यहाँ पे पूछ लिया डायरेक्टली. Who called Indian federalism as a cooperative federalism? Granville Austin, Casey Ware, Janning, and D.D. Bosu. Okay, so obviously the answer is A, Austin, Granville Austin. Okay, कुछ इसमें एक्सप्लेन करने वाला है नहीं, बस आपको ये लाइन याद रखना है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Who said India is a quasi-federal state? Harold Lasky, Evode Channing, Lord Bress, Casey Ware. So answer is D. Okay, I don't think is much explanation is required for this. Again, next question. देखिए, ऐसा भी आता है कुछ, if you read the making of constitution, वहाँ पे तो जो भी लोग भी हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली के मेंबर्स थे, तो कुछ लोगों ने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बारे में कुछ चीजें बोली हैं. ठीक है, तो वो पूछ लेगा, वो स्टेटमेंट उठा के दे देगा आपको एग्जाम में, एंड दे विल आस्क लाइक हु सेड दिस. ओके, सो यू प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट. जैसे ये वाला क्वेश्चन, who on one of the following said a constitution like a machine is a lifeless thing? it acquires life because of the man who control it, and India needs today nothing more than a set of honest men who will have the interest of the country before them. ठीक है, अब ये चीज किसने बोला था? अगर आप पढ़े हो तो बता पाओगे, नहीं पढ़े हो तो नहीं बता पाओगे. देखिए महात्मा गांधी तो होगा नहीं, क्योंकि महात्मा गांधी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंट असेंबली के पार्टी नहीं थे. ओके, तो ये तो वैसे नहीं होगा. तो दिस वाज एक्चुअली सेड बाय डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद. ठीक है, अब इसका कोई लॉजिक नहीं है कि मैं आपको यहाँ पे लॉजिक बताने बैठूं कि ये कैसे कह दिए, इन्होंने कहा था. ओके, सो द आंसर इज ए. नेक्स्ट फिर से which is who rejected the principle of administration as myth and proverb? Simon, Waldo, Marini, Rex. ओके, आप इनिशियल नेम पढ़ लीजिएगा. It is actually Simon. Okay, this was said by, Simon. So Simon rejected the principle of administration as a myth and proverbs, while Waldo, Marini and Riggs accepted administration as a myth and proverbs. ठीक है, तो ए इसने साइमन ने एक्सेप्ट किया था, बाकी तीनों ने, साइमन ने रिजेक्ट किया था, बाकी तीनों ने एक्सेप्ट किया था. ओके, this is the principle of administration of myth and proverbs. Next, in relation of Indian Constitution, who said that Indian Constitution establishes good balance between rigidity and flexibility? Ambedkar, Paley, Alexandrovich, ठीक है, केसी वेयर. तो ये चीज हमारा केसी वेयर ने बोला था. ठीक है, तो आंसर इज डी. अब ये सब वाले क्वेश्चन को मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकता. ओके, इसमें कुछ कोई लॉजिक नहीं है, इन्होंने बोला था, हमें याद रखना.